All right, it's 6:07. It's time to prep for some Dungeons and Dragons. We took a break last week, so the last thing that we worked on for our Gothic Horror campaign setting was checking out Grim Hollow, which is another Gothic Horror campaign setting, and it was full of incredible ideas and mechanics that will hopefully save us some time as we are building our own game here. We're looking to maybe get started that will hopefully save us in what, September, October ish. You know, whenever Skull and Shackles winds down, we'll pick this up and run a short, I want to say short and sweet Gothic horror story in this campaign. So we don't need the world to be exceptionally large. We are benefiting from it being a demi-plane, so we can sort of set the parameters for that. Oh, hey, how you doing, Doofam? It's good to be streaming again and working on D&D stuff. So, where did we leave off 2 weeks ago? I think I have notes at the very bottom of our 30-ish page document. It is start one settlement for each realm. All right, so in the time since, hey, what's up, Dom? In the time since we last worked on Gothic Horror, I met with some very nice people from Nord Games, and Nord Games and I are going to partner up. So tomorrow's stream, I'm going to go over a bunch of the cool stuff they sent over for me to use in my games and for me to check out and stuff like that. One of the things, though, was Spectacular Settlements, which is a guide for making towns, right? So that's pretty fortuitous that this showed up just in time for us to start building towns for our game. So let me throw that link in here. There we go. And yeah, so we're going to be using this to help us build our towns for this campaign setting. So it works out pretty good. I've been curious about this book, but had not picked it up, mostly because I'm very bad at reading. But I really do, I think, need some guidelines for building towns. Often in Skull and Shackles, I will just take whatever is in the Paizo Skull and Shackles Atlas and be like, that's what this town has. And then I'll go to a random town generator and have it spit out random town stuff. And that does the job. It does the job. Same deal with Sword Coast. I just look up, Wikipedia entries for the towns that already exist, and then I use generators to make up the rest of it. But that is not so much an option this time around. So yeah, let's dig into this and see what we got. We do have 5 realms. I also started collecting potential names for realms, which is kind of weird. So just I don't know, names that seemed interesting to me as I was kind of going through random country name generator from namegenerator.org. They have a country name generator. So Folka, the Nibel Territories. Doesn't the Nibel Territories sound amazing? I think it kind of does. Kiranti, Vone, and Lena Tustani, which just sounds really, really cool. And then Guteber, which, I don't know, also sounds kind of cool. So I liked all those names, and I thought I could maybe figure out some cool ways to affix them to things. I felt like Nibel Territories kind of sounded cool for either the Justinian faction or the Constructs. I felt like it was good for both of those. So, not 100% sure, but I like the idea that they call them territories because they're constantly acquiring things, and I feel like those are the two factions that would most likely be acquiring things. For Folka, I feel like it's a little on the nose, but I kind of liked the idea of that one for the Fey area. I thought it was kind of cool. I like the idea of Kiranti or Guteber for the constructs as well. Obviously, depending on which one we pick, it would kind of season the flavor a bit more of the world. So something to think about. I like Vone as sort of a neutral territory. I kind of like that as the sort of contested lands in the center. And then Lena Tustani, I'm kind of digging it for the vampires. Kind of digging it, but not 100% sold on it. Ooh, Testfall. Testfall's pretty good too. Let me add that to the potential list. I like Guteber because I like that it's German. But I feel kind of bad making like the most industrial and evil of the factions. Well, I consider the constructs pretty damn evil. Like German. I feel like that's kind of like low-hanging fruit, making the Germans the bad guys. So not, I like it, but I might not stick with it. So Testfall does sound pretty cool. That's why I'm kind of undecided on the constructs, because the constructs to me, other than the fact that they wear top hats, that's obviously very important. They wear top hats. That's the only thing we know for sure. I like Folka quite a bit though, because it kind of has like, we could put like a little ooh thingy, like the little like dots over the O for Folka, and then we totally have like that old world Viking, ancient Fae vibe going there. And I like Vone because I like short single syllable or double syllable words that I don't have trouble pronouncing. Because yeah. All right. But let's start with a settlement. I like the idea of having the sort of central hub. So we're going to choose one that's in Vone, which is the contested lands. All right. So let's check it out. Dearest reader, words, blah, blah, blah. Introduction, blah, blah, blah. How do you use a table? I think we're good. Using dice, cool. Key settlement. All right, contradictions. When rolling up your settlement, you will almost certainly run into contradictions or results from tables that conflict. You may find yourself thinking this wouldn't make sense. And of course, you could choose an alternate one, or you could accept how the roll is and try to explain why it's like that. Ooh, I like that. That's one of my favorite parts of world building with tables. Actually, is being served up things that don't make any sense and then making them work. I don't know if anybody remembers when we built that 5-room dungeon or whatever, and we just let random tables determine everything, and we had to make an encounter that had like snakes and owls in it, and then another encounter that had like a baby copper dragon or something. Yeah, it was really weird. But we managed to kind of create an entire narrative that chained all those weird, unrelated things together. All right, so key settlement information. Is it a trading post, which is small, focused heavily on hospitality and trade, potentially remote? Is it a village, rural, non-commercial, focused on resource harvesting and production? Is it a town? Large, more developed than cities. Trading post, usually populations will be in the low thousands. Towns are more structured. Marketplace is central. Hub location for travel. Basic industry for processes. Then we have full-on cities. Cities are very big. They are going to be centers of culture. Great stratification within the community. Industrialization, nobility, districts, cultural pursuits. Capitals. And then, of course, we've got fortresses. So, as much as I would like to start with a city, I think that is running before we can walk. So we will go ahead and just create a starter town. All right. Let's see. Should I make these a little bit bigger? Let's see. We'll go with like 28s. There we go. Update all normals to 28. Holy shit. All right. Now our document's 56 pages long. Fantastic. That's how you just create bulk, I guess. You just artificially increase the size. Pump it up. All right. So we got Vone starting town. Cool. Alright, so I guess we need to make note of these important ideas as we go to build our town. I'm sure they will be reiterated later on. Alright, already have an idea. You already have an idea for a settlement, which is great. In this case, you may decide you don't want to roll on the tables and instead pick and choose. I don't have any ideas, so let's see what we got. Trading post. Nope. Let's scroll down past trading post. What are these? Sample trading posts. Okay, keep going, keep going. We're gonna go with the town village. Could start the campaign in a village. That would be even simpler. Sort of like all them low-level D&D adventures where you start in a tavern and then you gotta like make it happen kind of deal. Remote settlements. Everybody has a reason for being there. Blah blah blah. Alright, or we could just skip ahead to town. Let's see. Alright, let's keep going. Phandalin, cough, cough, cough. Yeah, exactly. Phandalin is technically a town, right? It's like the lower end of town. Alright. A lot of nice art in this book, too. Alright, let's see. A town may be idyllic, colorful, blah, blah, blah. Alright, important. Modifiers will never have you modify previous tables or results. Basic information, community. The tables in this section will provide details about the people that live here and certain aspects of society. Points of interest. Okay. And extra intrigue. Adaptable. A town, unlike a city, is nimble. If you could call a settlement such, a town can spring up in places a city wouldn't fit or function. Yet a town also harnesses some of the most crucial elements of its larger cousins, the beginning of a true economy and developing society. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. Basic information. You find a variety of attributes such as age, condition, and size. Using these attributes of their tables, you will be able to build out the basic information for your town. Some attributes might have an effect on others via modifiers that are written onto the tables. Condition of the town modifies population wealth. Man, it's a good thing we don't have another campaign setting where we build towns and stuff. Oh, man, this would be crazy. What supplement am I using? Oh, yeah. I posted the link further up in chat. I don't know if you could scroll up to it or not, but I could post it again real quick. Oh, here you go. Alright, so let's see. Let's look at Origin. Alright. I will roll real dice. Because I can. Alright. Military camp. A deployment wound up lasting longer than anticipated. So the camp began building a more solid fortifications in an increasingly permanent fashion. Either the original members of the encampment still reside here, or were otherwise occupied after they departed. Yeah, but the PV stuff is more kingdom builder. This is like, I have no intention of the players having anything to do with the actual town building. If players were interested in town building, then we'd switch over to kingdom builder stuff. Alright, so the origin is this was originally a military camp. Oh, shit. I was supposed to roll a D8? Oh, damn. Okay. I got a D8 here. Oh, okay. Okay. Never mind. It is a key crossroads, number 4. This town was established on a crossroads frequented by travelers from all over. Well, that makes sense, because it's in the contested lands. Alright. Let's put that in. Lovely. Alright. What is the town's top priority? A great deal could be understood about a place and its people when they find out what they care about the most. Alright. Let's roll our D6 now for reals. 1. The town prioritizes defense and law enforcement. Military. Okay. Military crossroads. Alright. And let's see what else we got here. What is the town's speciality? The town's specialty is the main thing it is known for. Towns have a significant step up from trading post villages, as they have the potential to have a bit of everything from trade to agriculture, industry, or even government. Roll on the table below with a D8 and see what they got. All right. We got a 2. They are known for farming or resource gathering. The town is known for the resources it produces. Base this on what kind of environment and climate the town is in. If farming wouldn't work as well, perhaps they mine or harvest lumber instead. Ooh, I already know what to do. Okay. Ooh, I like this. I like where this is going. And I might have to reduce the size again, because this is too big for me to work with, actually. Let's see. We'll go down to... Yeah, we'll go like 22. There we go. And this will, of course, piss off Google immensely. Alright. Yeah, it's so mad right now. It's like... actually not showing me any of my stuff anymore. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then finally, the age. Towns vary widely in age, but due to the time it takes for towns to come into being, they will likely be longer established than such settlements as trading posts or villages. Roll a d10. Alright, d10, here we go. We got a 7. The town is old. This has been around near enough to a century or so. Families have grown up here. Some businesses have grown, folded, and been replaced by new ones. Features have likely been added, or it may have expanded outwards. It may also have seen through many events that could have altered the town's course. +1 to population density. Alright, that's exciting. Okay. Alright. Are there any other stats that we need? Oh, shit, there are. Okay. Let's see. Size. A town's size can differ greatly. Blah, 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 blah. Roll a d20. Alright. Got my d20 here. There we go. Oh, shit. 19. Very large. Up to 2,000 standing structures in an area able to support around 8,000 people. Well, we were on the fence about doing a city, so I guess we have our own Phandalin now. Gothic Phandalin. Alright. -2 to population overflow roll. Okay. Commercial locations. There are places of business occupying permanent physical structures in your town. In step 3, points of interest, you will determine what types and how many of each of establishment are present. Wow, this is very, very cool. Okay. Let's see. Condition. What condition is the town in? Also rolling a d20. Alright, a 13. The town is robust. Buildings in this town appear solid. Beams protruding from structures. Walls look to be sturdy and hard-wearing. While possibly lacking in true refinement, the town bears a strength and sense of reliability. Roads are maintained, though not obsessed over, and are largely free of refuse and filth. The smells are those of smoke, sawdust, leather, and sweat, +3 to population wealth. I really like this town so far. Okay. Yeah, this is really nice. This is really nice. Because I honestly I had no idea where to go with this stuff, so I was very excited to pick up a copy of this for free. Let's see. Environment. While a trading post or village could be established almost anywhere, towns are large enough to be the first settlement type to have limitations on their placements. Okay. The table and options available in this book are designed to allow settlements to be placed anywhere, regardless of environment. If you have an environment in mind for your settlement already, feel free to skip or manually select from this table. Well, I don't want it to be a farming town. I wanted it to be a mining town. And I wanted the mine to be a silver mine, because silver is so important in this setting for dealing with supernatural beings, right? Silver and iron and all that. So I don't want it to be anything that is not, like, I want it to be mountainous, obviously, but we will roll on the table and we will add whatever additional roll we get to a hilly, mountainous area. 7. Underground. The town is within a vast neck. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay. That's really cool, because that would also cater to vampires and other night dwellers, and it's going to keep you safe from roving monsters, you know, that hunt on the surface. So that works out pretty good. All right. Unfortunately, the selection on this table is a bit wonky. Oh well. I will just write it with my own hands, like a savage. All right. Hype. Regardless of the environment, one critical element to any settlement is water. The fact that a place exists is evidence that they are getting water somehow, but what that might be may not be obvious. This could be a creative challenge for you. It ain't a creative challenge. They got an underground lake. Bam. That was easy. All right. Let's see. All right, time for prosperity. The town's degree of success is intimately tied to its commercial traffic. Ideally, people from all around will visit for market days and whatever else the town may have to offer, and any coin changing hands is excellent for the economy. However, the inverse could be true too. If a town is badly placed, or something is making trade difficult, it could be detrimental to its success. Alright, I think we had a +1 prosperity somewhere. Let me double check. Population density, population overflow, +1 to farms and resources roll, +1 to fortification and law enforcement. Well, shit. I guess we don't have any bonus to that. Alright, well, let's see what we got. We got to roll a d20, and we're hoping for a nice big number. Otherwise, the town is not doing so hot after a century. So we'll have to explain that away. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, I got a natural 1. So the town has had little to no business or has been very unfortunate. So it's an abysmal failure right now. But how? How is it that it got so big and then it's got abysmal failure? Obviously, it's cursed. Which is why we're starting the campaign there. It's all coming together. This is going to hurt population wealth. This is going to hurt visitor traffic. Nice. So a town that was once incredibly prosperous for its silver and iron deposits, it has fallen on hardest of times. Mostly built in the mountain and below the ground. Oh man, this is an exciting town. Okay. Let's see. The market square is often the beating heart of a town. On market days, vendors from all over will come to ply their wares. It is also where hordes of travelers will come to find anything. Yeah, mine is drying up, or mine got cursed, like the ore got cursed, and that happened. You know, lots of things could be going on here. Like a little combination of both. The land's not good for anything else. Yeah, it's like a rotten apple. You know, it looks great on the outside, but it's all like mealy and gross on the inside, as you know, the structure of the town is just falling apart. Yeah, I like it. Okay. The market square is beating heart of the town. Buildings around the market square are typically prime real estate due to the amount of traffic they see. Roll a d6 to see what kind of market square they have. Sure. Ample. Room for plenty of vendor stalls. Okay. Not something I've ever thought about. I just, you know, throw down a marketplace map. I have a lot of marketplace maps, though, so now I could, you know, use them. Vendor stall acquisition. Merchants depend on having a great location from which to sell with finite space. How does the town determine who gets space? Okay. Not something I've ever thought about. Here we go. D4. Bid. Prior to market day, spaces are auctioned off, so there's no permanent structures. That's interesting. No permanent storefronts. Merchants must bid for them. Okay, cool. Merchant Overflow. Does the town allow merchants unable to acquire a vendor stall in the market to sell their wares outside of town? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. 3. Oh, I wish you guys could see this better. I'm trying to get a desk camera set up so I could show stuff. But I have these D4s that are round on top, and the number is actually flat on the top of the die. They're not like sharp little caltrops. They got little rounded tops. So there's never any debate about what number it is because it's the number that's always facing upright. Yeah, I don't know. I picked them up at Gen Con like a billion years ago. I like them a lot. All right. I miss real dice. I got this D3 too. Look at this. It actually has 1, 2, 3 written on it. It's so cool. So, all right. Let's see. Merchant Overflow. Roll it. Merchant Overflow is encouraged. Well, that makes sense. The economy is in shambles. All right. There we go. I also added this new, like, black bar to, like, cover up all my stuff, like my URLs and things at the bottom of the screen, but the black bar is also covering up me, so I'm going to move myself in front of the black bar using magic. There we go. All right. Fortifications. As the settlement grows, they begin to attract more attention. As they draw in well-intentioned visitors, they also bring in all kinds of ne'er-do-wells. What kind of fortifications are we looking at? Roll a big fat D20. All right, well, they're underground, so I would assume that this is going to be a good roll, but we will see how it goes. Jesus Christ. I rolled another natural 1. The town's perimeter is open, allowing entry from almost any point. I guess this could be explained by the town's overall lack of funding. Yikes. In shambles. Man, this die usually rolls pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, we had a +1 to that? We did? Okay. Yeah, because of military. Alright. Let's see. Military. Yeah. Fortification. There we go. So, it's actually lightly fortified. Haha! Take that, natural 1. Whew, dodged a bullet there. Alright, let's see. This town is very interesting. I'm still going to say that their fortifications are in shambles. Alright. Let's see. Suggested fortress. If your town has substantial fortifications, you might consider adding a fortress. Well, no, we're in bad shape, so probably not. Alright, so let's see. Scroll down. Community time. Okay. This is actually really fun. Alright, so community time. Population density. Density is meant to be a scalable visual representation. Oh, thanks, I think. Weary Warlord, whose name is basically a D&D character. They need to bring the Warlord back. So one of the best things about 4th edition. I gotta bring that sweet class back for everybody. Let's see. Community. Alright, we're gonna roll a D20. Maybe I should get a different D20 down? I don't know. I mean, I got some more here. Hold on. Let's see. We could use this ginormous metal one from Extra Life. Just destroy my desk. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, that wasn't much better. 3. Folk live here, but it would never be called bustling. Walking down the street. Oh, wait. We have a huge bonus to this from earlier. We have a huge bonus to this. Wait, population wealth. Population density. I guess it's not that huge of a bonus. We're still dealing with sparse. Walking down the street, you typically only see a few people. Huh. Okay, so we have this huge town that has fallen on hard times, and people are leaving. and the economy's in shambles. I mean, honestly, if conflict is story, this is good. This is good. We're procedurally generating a town for a custom Gothic horror setting. Alright, population overflow. There are times when the demand for space within the town exceeds its capacity. Not in this case. Not really, but let's see what happens. This leads to population overflow, where people who would have liked to live in town but aren't able to establish themselves outside of it in camps or small adjoining neighborhoods. Nowadays, we call those suburbs. Roll below to see what percentage of your resident population falls into this category. Yeah, we're starting with a single town, and then kind of building out from there. Oh my gosh! All right, I can't seem to roll well today for this stuff. This is a 2, and I think we have a negative to this roll from sparse, and we have a negative to this roll from population wealth. Let's see, population wealth. And population overflow. Yeah. So we're less than 10%. I mean, it makes sense. We got this huge town and nobody lives there anymore. Alright. Less than a tenth of the town's population is outside of the town proper. This typically means that the only ones who live outside the town are those that are doing so out of necessity. Okay. So we'll do pop overflow. And there is actually a character sheet at the back of this book that you could use. You like print it out, I guess, and then like fill it out for each town as you go, which is kind of cool. And I guess you could probably just use Foundry or some other procedural table-based program, feed all these in. Is this one-shot setting? No, this is going to be like a short campaign I'm going to run when my Thursday game is over with. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Farms and resources. As the mechanical combination of a village and a trading post, a town often has resources. They might have farms or other resources. Okay. Town size. I think we had very large as our town size. Yeah, we got like a 19 out of 20. And then we also have a bonus for that as well. Yeah, we're very large. And we have farming or resource gathering. +1 to farm and resource rolls. And re-roll if the number is 1 to 8. So that's good. Oh, is it form fillable sheets for town? Oh man, that probably would have been smarter for me to do. But I like my ugly, disorganized Google document. So, all right, we got to roll 3 times and see what this place is all about. We get to ignore anything that is a 1 to 8, and we get a +1 to this roll. So, here we go. We're gonna grab another d20 and roll it. All right. I got to re-roll because that was an 8. Let's see. Okay. We ended up with a 10. Let's see. Farming. A group of farms which provide food are found on the nearest hospitable land under the town's control. Okay. And I think we're going to have to just choose resource harvesting for our third roll. Because, I mean, I want it to be a mining town. But let's see what the dice say. Here we go. Alright, gotta roll again. There we go. Alright, resource harvesting. So this will be the ore and such. Here we go. And then the third roll. Yikes. Okay, roll again because it lower than 8. Alright, and farming livestock. Okay. A group of farms which provide livestock are found on the nearest hospitable land. Alright. Works for me. Okay, so obviously the livestock is going to be goats. That's very important that we know that that's happening. So we got goats. We got resource harvesting. And we'll do silver and iron ore. Okay. And farming's going to be a little bit tougher. I want to say turnips. Turnips? Yeah. There we go. I feel like when I think about Gothic horror, you think about turnips. Oh yeah, mushrooms could be good too. There is no Underdark, so and these people do live underground, so mushrooms could be good too. All right. It is possible to have no farms or resources. This means that the town likely supports itself in other ways. That forces you to ask, how does this town support itself? That's a question I don't think many people ever ask. They're just like, where's the tavern? Visitor traffic. All right. This encompasses the typical amount of non-residents in town. Keep in mind that this is on a day-to-day basis. Market days tend to attract more people. How many more would be up to you? All right. Let's give this a little roll. Here we go. There are generally a fair amount of visitors. We got a 4. Which even with our bonuses... I don't think we get bonuses for visitor traffic. Let's see. Disposition... Oh no, -8 to visitor traffic. Never mind. They don't get anybody from out of town. Well, that's a nice Gothic horror trope. Okay. Man, this town is kind of scaring me a little bit. So... Yikes. Okay. This is kind of exactly what we need. Night activity. Let's see. +0 to night activity. Let's see. -1 to night activity. Any other positives or negatives to night activity? Nope. Okay. So we have a -1 to night activity. Alright. Population density and visitor traffic give off ample idea of the daytime activity of the town's nightlife. Alright. How do they fare at night? Oh, shit. Nat 20. With a -1, so a 19. They are lively at night. That's weird. But they live underground. I don't know. We'll make this make sense. We'll make this make sense. Alright. There is little difference between day and night. There are always people on the streets, and it may seem like no one ever sleeps. Most shops and services remain open constantly. If the town has a gate, it remains open and is only closed under the most dire of circumstances. Well, we already established that their fortifications are absolute garbo, so that kind of makes sense. Alright, demographics. Towns are known for being much bigger than either villages or trading posts. How diverse are the people that live there? We had no bonus to demographics or penalty. Yeah, I could see that. The other option is it's night-based because the only influential people that are left could be like vampires or vampire-related factions. That might be kind of cool. Or the only people left with any kind of money and influence could be vampires. So everyone else sort of adjusts their lifestyle. Yeah. Yeah, true. Or they're just always under attack, always under duress, that sort of thing. Let's check our demographics. Roll a d20. And we got a 7. So there are two races here. One primary and one secondary. Okay, that's not very exciting, but, you know, we'll make it work. Okay. Let's see. Disposition. Okay, I think we had a bonus to disposition. Let's see. Yeah, lightly fortified +1 disposition. And... I think that is it. Alright, law enforcement, fortification. Okay. So, disposition, rolling a d20 with a +1. And we got a 10. Neutral. Locals are standoffish or perhaps hard on the outside, but can be friendly if you get to know them. I mean, that sounds about right. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Local leadership. We gotta roll some D-Hundy there. D-Hundy. Alright, here we go. If the priority is government, remember to reroll any results 91 to 100. Well, it is not. So let's see what the leadership is like in this town. 63. Military rule. The town is controlled by a current or ex-leader of a military group. +1 to law enforcement. Well, I think that the establishing thing was that this was a military thing. Let me double check. Go back to the beginning. No, it was established because there's a key crossroad, but they prioritized military. Okay, I could see that. So we've got 2 things in here for military, and leadership is military. Okay, kind of like where this is going. Alright, let's see. Law enforcement. In order for a town to run effectively, those within the walls must feel safe. Law enforcement plays a big role in this. Town policing, if there is any. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Priority and leadership are both modifying this, so we have a +2 to this roll. And we're rolling a d20. Okay. We hit right in the middle. So we have Town Watch. The watch is run by an appointed captain with 1 lieutenant and enough guards to adequately guard key points of the town with token patrols. Okay. Alright, digging it. Let's keep going. Population wealth. We had bonuses to this, but then I think we had penalties to this. Let me go back through. Wealth. -13 to population wealth. And +3. So -10 to population wealth. Okay. Here we go. Oh, shit. Okay. We got an 18, which would be wealthy. But then we have to take 10 away. So even in the hard times that they are under, most of the town's population has enough money to live a modest life. Those without are a minority. So this town was incredibly wealthy to still be this wealthy after everything that's happened. I am very excited to run an adventure in this town. Alright, crime. We have no modifiers to crime, because even though we had great leadership, and law enforcement and wealth, everything kind of came out in the middle. So, let's see what we got. Ooh, a 3. Most are used to hearing about trouble every day or two. Everyone knows someone who has been a victim of a crime. You add a +3 to your urban encounter rolls. What? Urban encounters? Let's see. Appendix B encounters. How big is this book? 482 pages. Holy shit. Oh my god. This is a big book. Okay. So apparently there's some encounter tables built into this book as well. That's good to know. Alright. That's a really big book. I had no idea. PDFs are deceptive like that, you know? Like, I guess... Oh my god. Let's keep going. Alright. Points of interest. Let's see. Non-commercial locations, shops, services. Abstracting. Towns or settlements large enough that it may be necessary to abstract your points of interest. AKA, please don't kill yourself trying to map this whole entire town. Amen. Amen. Whether or not you take that literally is up to you, general store, blah, 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 non-commercial locations. If you roll more than one of a location, treat it as another location. Well, that's good to know. All right. We got a very large town, so we have 5 non-commercial locations. All right. So let's see. Locales. And we got non-commercial. And we got 5 of them. All right, let's see what we got here. Non-commercial location type, D4. All right, should be easy enough. Let's see. We've got education, worship, okay. We've got more education. We've got more worship. Okay. And last one is government. Okay. I kind of wanted some gathering, but I guess not. Okay. Let's see. Roll a d4. Schoolhouse. Oh, that's nice. They were so prosperous that they could afford a school. What else we got? A library. Okay, that's kind of hype. Alrighty. Let's see. Moving on. Hired help in the services table? Oh man, they've got everything in this book. Okay. Places of gathering, we don't get any, so I'm not even gonna look at the table. Just not even gonna look at it. Places of government, here we go. Treasury. Well, okay, that would make sense. The town used to be really rich. Alright. What else we got? 2 places of worship. Apparently we're rolling fat D20s for these. Let's see what we got. 12. Sanctuary. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and then let's see. 2 sanctuaries. Let's see what another result is. I keep getting sanctuary. I mean, I guess the place could have double sanctuaries. It just doesn't seem very exciting. Alright. I mean, that's my 4th roll, I guess, and it's also sanctuary. So I guess we're going to go with double sanctuaries. Okay. One more reroll. Alright. I guess fifth time is the charm. Here we go. Sanctuary. I mean, it's a big spread. 11 to 16, but it kept coming up. Aw, thank you, Red Chiema X. Alright. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, you could totally use Amazon Prime to subscribe to Twitch, because Amazon owns Prime, because they are one of the biggest companies in the world. They own everything. Let's see. I use mine on Lord Conti's channel, so. Let's see. Fervency of local following. Okay. Roll the following table to the degree of veneration that is visible to any outsider visiting the town. Okay. Do I need to roll for this if there's no actual places of worship? I guess, right? We need to know how religious the town is. They have a moderate amount of piety. Okay. Okay. What is shown above represents what could be seen by an outsider visiting the village. Each and every person who holds a faith will express it in their own way. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. What are they rocking for overall alignment of faith in this town? that is struggling so hard. We got to roll a D10 for this. Here we go. An 8. This is a good place. All right. That's interesting. All right. Now we got commercial locations. All right. These are shops and services. Your town's size determines how many. 12 of them. Holy shit. I kind of need to automate this thing. Each town comes with the following default locations for free. Well, that's noteworthy. Okay. Let's see. Commercial. General store, smithy, inn, and tavern. Okay, good to know. If your priority is economic, consider your town's size to be one step larger for this purpose. Okay. Shops or services. This is the distinction between shops and services. You got to roll a bajillion times and determine what is what. Okay. Christ. This town's really big. Alright. Here we go. I feel like this is just an odd or an even situation. Let's see. So we've got shop. And we got service. I'm just rolling 3 at a time here. So we'll do 1 and 2. Okay, so we're at 3 and 3. Apparently we got a shitload of services now, so we're up to 6. And finally, wow, 8 services, 4 additional shops. Cool. Okay. We enjoy creative challenge, interesting scenarios, but if you'd like things to be more even, you could simply do half and half. No! Our Jesus is building this town. Alright, shops. Shops are establishments whose primary purpose is selling some form of goods or item. Alright, shop types. Basic bitch. Specialty. Exotic. Magic. Shop tables. Alright. What are we just rolling D-hundies? Yeah, we're just rolling D-hundies. Alright. So, we got 4 shops here. Nope. Nope, that's not what we want. Let's see. Okay. So let's just roll a couple of random numbers here. Here we go. 33. 99. 4. And 36. Alright, those are our 4 shops. Alright, so number 4 is a baker. It makes mushroom bread. Alright. Okay. And then, let's see, 33 is a smithy, and 36 is a smithy. So this town has 3 smithies, which would make sense. Based on the fact that it used to be a badass mining town. It's a little disappointing to not have more variety, but it also is very on brand. 99, they actually have a fucking magic shop in the first town. Okay. Procures and sells magical items with focus on strange and rare artifacts of a wondrous and intriguing nature. Alright. Sure. Our Jesus building this town. Now we got to do services. There are 8 services. So, here we go. They're going to start at level 1, but we're using Giffyglyphs class compendium. So it's more like they're starting at level 2, because the Giffy system only runs 1 to 10. So it's like 1 to 20 compressed into 1 to 10. Basically, by the time you get to 3rd level, you're basically hitting 5th level in normal D&D, and by the time you hit 10th level, you're basically hitting like 18, 19, 20 in normal D&D. You even get your capstone at level 10, which is kind of crazy. Alright, let's see. So, first number we got is a 61. Okay, and then we've got a 93. And we've got 67. We got a 98. Oh my. We've got a 38. We've got a 39, so probably a duplicate. We got a 63. And I think one more. One more. We got a 47. Right? Exactly. At 5e, your best stuff is going to be levels 1 to 10 anyways. Honestly, your best stuff is going to be, I don't know, 5 to 8, if I'm being honest. That's kind of the sweet spot, I think, of 5e. Those first 4 levels in 5e, that's rough. That's rough. We're building the first town in the setting, Cadenix. We're building the first town. We're using a procedural guide to build it. So they have stables. That's kind of cool. I like that. Let's see. 93. They have hired help arcane academics. Holy shit. Did not see that coming. Experts in matters of magical lore? May also be natural magic or something else. It need not be exclusively arcane. Wow. Okay. Let's see. That doesn't help anybody. Let's get rid of all these extra bullets. There we go. Alright, 67 is another stable confusion. Okay. 98 is priestly guidance. Okay. I desperately want to flesh this town out and make all of this random stuff make sense. Let's see. 38 is a second inn. Alright, 39 is an inn. Okay. 63 is another stable. What the fuck? Okay. And 47 is a club. Provides entertainment via comedic, dramatic, or musical performance. Okay. How could we have so many stables in a place that... Alright, we'll figure this out. That's rough. Yeah, 3 stables doesn't make any sense. So we'll have to figure something out here. Provides boarding accommodation for mounts as well as selling carts, animals, and their tack. Maybe. I feel like we're going to be stretching. We're going to be stretching real hard to make that work. I want to make it work, but I feel like 3 might be too much. Let's see. Optional quality. You could roll on this table for any location to determine its quality. Meh. I'm not... we're fine. Let's see. Hired help can be an individual, a team, or a guild. Okay, that's kind of cool. We will do that for the 2 hired helps. So, here we go. There's actually a guild of hired helpers, of arcane academics. Okay, that's wild as hell. All right, what else we got? And there's 1 person that will give you priestly guidance. All right, we'll make it work somehow. Let's see. All right, poor fine services. Let's keep going. Extra intrigue. Recent history. What's gone on in the town recently? Yeah, I'd like to know. I'd like to know. Extra intrigue. Roll a d8 to find out what is up with this town. A 2. Pickpockets. Invisible sticky hands at work. Betty reports the surface of pickpockets in the market. None have been found. Okay, okay. Ooh, I'm getting ideas here. I'm getting ideas. What if all these stables, right, is the town was very desperate, is desperate not to go out of business. And the population has been going down, right? All right, stick with me here. Population's diminishing. Town is desperate to stay in business. Everything's sort of falling apart. So, what's happening? This is going to be a huge spoiler if you play in this campaign. What if the town has made a deal with like a powerful fae creature or something, and they're turning other people into mounts, and that's where these fucking amazing mounts are coming from. All these stables, right, are renowned for like the animals that they sell, like the intelligence of the animals and the skill of the animals and the quality of the animals. All of these animals were people, and the people got turned into animals because the town got so desperate to stay in business. What? Come on, that's pretty cool, right? Yeah, and then you find out, like, if your horse dies, it turns back into a person, and it's like, what the fuck? So maybe that could be kind of cool. So I think that might be a good idea. All right, so let's see. The horses are people. Excellent. Good notes. All right. Noteworthy official. As settlements become more complex, need for administration, blah, 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 blah. All right, we already know they got a military leader. Let's see. Roll on the table to see who with the town administration might be notable. Okay, who's swinging the big pipes? Let's see. 8. The master of stores. Checks out. All right. Top leader. There we go. And I'm gonna say that they're corrupt because they're turning people into shit. But let's see what the table has to say. Committed. They are committed to their job, and they feel like it's of vital importance. Well, I think a lot of villains feel that way. So, I'm gonna say that's pretty good. Alright. Ugh. I hate not being able to just grab stuff. Alright, whatever. There we go. And let's see, what goes on with Market Day? Market Day events. Okay. As the nucleus of a thriving town, market carries with it, blah, blah, blah. Table is fun things that might be there on Market Day. We don't need to do this. We're not on Market Day. Let's keep going. God. Rumor table. Page 444, you will find a rumors table. This book is incredible. Alright. What's next? You've reached the end of the builder. Fuck yeah. Let's see. I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to see this. I kind of want to see this table. All right. How do I get to the table quickly? Here we go. Page 444, eh? Oh yeah, the Arcane Guild is actually just a bunch of fae. Oh man. Oh, and you know what else? Do you know what else? The reason that the silver and the iron mines are failing is because the Fae sabotaged it because they don't want people going around with silver and iron. And so after they sabotaged the mines, then they set themselves up to profit from the town's downfall. Oh, I love it. Some good shit. Alright, let's roll for some rando rumors. Alright. Stee Hundies. Here we go. 11. Okay. What's going on in the town? 11. A well-known local has been stepping out with someone outside their usual circle, and there is a possibility that romance is on the cards. Okay. Sure. I'd say that's like nobody cares, but that sounds like everything you read about celebrities in the real world, so. Alright, let's check one more rumor. I got the exact same. I rolled another 11. Alright, 93. There's 2 rumors. One about the one person and one about the other person. It's literally just the same rumor. 93. Capital only. Well, I guess we don't get to hear that one. Alright. 18. A grain shortage is imminent. The wisest in the settlement are filling up their storage sheds before the price drops. I mean, that's believable. All right. Nice. All right. Sweet. So let's unpack everything we have here and try and put all this into perspective. I kind of want to see this character sheet that they mentioned. What is it? Oh. I thought... Is this fillable? Nah, this isn't fillable. They have a fillable one on their website? Maybe? I didn't see it in my downloads folder. Let's see. I guess I could isolate it myself if there's not, but I'll check. Oh, it's on their website? Okay, let's see. Spectacular settlements. Sold. Become a member. Free PDF preview. Where's this character sheet at? Alright, hold on. My account. Downloads. Okay, let's see. Search for settlements. I am not seeing it. Is it in the free PDF preview? Oh well, I'll look for it later. Check my Discord. Okay. Spectacular settlements fillable form. Okay. Let's see. Where was this thing? Alright, I'll add it to my cart and purchase it for $0. Okay, check out. For $0. Let's see. I place order. The terms and conditions. Yes, I understand that you are giving me a PDF for $0. Oh, these are the same guys that make the critical hit cards that we used to use. And they have this deck called Luck Cards, which I'm kind of eyeballing for Giphy, you know, succeeded a cost, boons, and consequences. It might be kind of fun to bust those out sometimes. As a variation for the tables that we use. Or expand the tables using the cards. I don't know, but we'll talk about that on tomorrow's stream. Let's see. Cities fillable, fortress fillable, trading posts, towns fillable. There we go. Download that shiz. Okay. And then I guess I got to open it real quick. All right. So we need a name for this town. And I kind of... I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of wanted to go with something very traditional. Like... Like Silver Ridge. I mean, I know that sounds super basic bitch, but like, you know, it's like a mountain, like a small mountain ridge, and it's full of silver, Silver Ridge. I mean, it just kind of sounds like a, you know, like a town that would be famous for mining or whatever. And nowadays, it's not famous for that. Silver Fall. Silver Fall's pretty good too. It's also like the name of the town sort of predicted what was going to happen. Yeah. Kind of like it. All right. Let's see. All right. So I guess I could have been filling this out the whole time and saved myself a lot of time, which would have been super duper smart, because now I got to go back through and post all this stuff together into one place. But damn, is this like really, really cool and useful and helpful. Awesome. And then to just have a bunch of these saved on your computer, and you just bust them out when you need them. Very, very cool. And then it reminds you of like the constantly shifting tables, which is cool. Yeah. Very nice. All right. I will fill this out off stream. So for now, let's try and sum up what's happening here. In Silverfall, the starter town. What is a quick elevator speech for this? Let's see. Formerly, this settlement is over 100 years old. It was founded by silver prospectors who struck it rich. Its central location along the Silver Ridge Mountains made it an excellent crossroads within Vone. The abundance of silver and iron ore allowed the town to grow rapidly and become famously prosperous. Okay. Let's see. Well defended. The town was built in and on the mountain itself, which afforded excellent defenses. The production of silver and iron weapons and armor made the town famous. But this prosperity wouldn't last. In recent years, the ore has either dried up or become brittle and useless. The town is dying. The many smithies and the Guild of Arcane Weaponsmiths have nearly given up hope. The town is now known for its unnaturally intelligent horses, dogs, and other domesticated animals. Through the animal husbandry trade, the town has managed to limp along, prolonging its inevitable death. Nice. Okay. That sounds like a town where shit's gonna happen. I'm there for it. Oh, yeah. Let's see. The town has always had a militaristic focus, despite its prosperous merchant-style past. Amongst the town leaders, let's see, the recent shift towards stables and animal husbandry is a hotly debated subject. All right. And let's see. The primary races here is obviously the basic bitch humans. And, obviously there's going to be a lot of Fae now, but would people know that they're Fae at that point? Is the big question. Like, this would be the obvious. So, humans are the primary at 60. And then we gotta figure it out for the other 40%. So, secretly, many powerful Fae who are influencing the region. I like the idea, you know what? I think the other 40% are going to be red caps. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. All right. Awesome. So there we have it. Silverfall, the first town in the campaign setting, and more than likely where we'll start the campaign. So that works out pretty good. This resource was spectacular. Because it's called Spectacular Settlements. Hey. No, it was a really good book. It is stuffed full of things. It's incredible. Also, I guess it comes with 64 fully realized pre-generated settlements with their own full-color maps. Holy shit! So yeah, not a bad product at all. Yeah, sweet. Hopefully, we can look at this book. We'll continue to look at this book as we build out more and more of the setting. But man, I will definitely keep that in mind, that I now have 64 fully realized pre-generated settlements that I could throw in anytime I need a settlement. That'll be pretty cool. Yeah. Good shit. So, next week we can work on maybe fleshing out this area a bit more. Start working on stuff like that. Alternatively, we could work on religion. Might be kind of cool. So we'll have to see. I'll put here at the bottom of our document. Let's see. Flesh out Silverfall or religion. So we'll do one of those next week. Yeah. All right. So that's going to be our stream for today, because I don't want to do these for more than like an hour or so at a time, because we're throwing them up onto YouTube for the people that don't do Twitch. So they'll be up like Monday or something of next week. Tomorrow is Rime of the Frost Maiden. Thursday we're going to be prepping Skull and Shackles and playing Skull and Shackles. Friday I'm thinking maps. I got some maps I got to make, so that'll be cool. Bust out the Incarnate. Saturday, don't think there's going to be a stream. Sunday, Mythic Odyssey. And, of course, tomorrow, we're going to go through all the stuff that Nord Games sent over for me to check out. They sent me a big box of cards to look at, and a bunch of digital stuff as well. So I'm looking forward to going through all them goodies tomorrow and seeing what we got and what we could use in our different games and all that good stuff. So that's what we'll be working on tomorrow. Before Rime. All right. Hope everybody has a great evening. I think I'll go ahead. I think my friend is maybe streaming her game tonight, so I might host her game. I don't know. I'll get her permission first, see if she wants to have her game hosted. But otherwise, yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.